Oh my gosh, here it is, episode 2 of our Chicago Marathon journey for 2025. In my last episode, the very first one for this series, I talked about training myself. And so today, I'm going to go out for what would be my third run since I was cleared to run with that broken fourth metatarsal bone in my left foot that is still healing, but it's healed enough that I can get out there and lace up my shoes. I don't intend to do anything crazy at all today. It's going to be right around 4, maybe 5 miles. So going to take it easy pace. You know, maybe, a 10-minute mile pace, 11-minute mile pace. I don't really care. To be honest, I am just so happy to be back in my running shoes. Oh my gosh, even if I'm just doing a slow jog. To get it done, I'm sticking around my home. Yeah, I'm not going very far away because it's not a long workout today. It's a very easy one on my body. And I want to stick close to home because if things start feeling a little wonky, I want to be able to just stop and walk home or call somebody to come pick me up. So I'm going to be headed out to places that I know are slightly softer surfaces. So I've got a little park that's near me that's gravel, so I might hit that up. And then I have a dirt track that's at an elementary school that's not that far from here either, maybe a half a mile or so from here. So those are a couple options, and maybe I'll hit them both. Because I'm only going to go 4, maybe 5 miles is kind of the plan. We'll see if I can get to both of them. I think I can. I think I probably run both of those. It's just that I would have to run, or I'm going to have to run on some concrete and pavement, things like that, to get to those places. And I'm trying to limit that pounding right now. I'm trying to keep that down if I can, to a bit more of a minimum. I was going to head out to my local state park because I love going out there, but we've had some terrible weather here. It is yesterday. It was severe thunderstorms, and we've had that going on. That's been the theme this entire week. So I know that those trails are going to be really muddy, too muddy for me to enjoy any kind of a workout, because I really wanted to go out there so bad. But it's not, I just don't think it's wise to do that today. And I'm wearing the Mount the Coast P1 running shoes. The P1s are stability shoes. I'm assuming P probably stands for pronation, maybe. I don't know. But they're a comfortable shoe to work out in. And so that's what I have on my feet, and they're all white. So headed out to some muddy trails that might might destroy the shoes. That's okay. I don't care what they look like at the end of the day, as long as I get the job done and I'm having some fun. So I bet you guys are the same way. Let's talk about what you guys are doing. What's happening? If you're training for Chicago, I know some of you are. Are you off to a good start? I know some people started a 20-week training program, and my anxiety was starting to go up a little bit when I was reading some of the training plans that are out there and people already getting started, and here I am walking around with a broken foot at the time, not being able to do much and kind of feeling sorry for myself. But let's talk about what you guys are up to. If you're getting ready to run a race, maybe going to do some 5Ks this summer, 10Ks, half marathons. I love talking about what you guys are up to. And what are your thoughts on the Mount the Coast shoes? I'm not selling Mount the Coast shoes or anything like that, but I've been enjoying them. And I have talking about Mount the Coast, I have a mystery box. that I'm going to be opening up. Maybe today, if I can get the filming in. I want to set aside enough time to do it justice, because I think it's going to be a fun box to open, and share with all of you guys what Mount the Coast sent to me. They didn't send it to me for the purpose of review either. They just sent it. So big shout out to Mount the Coast for sending me a gift like that. That's really thoughtful. But I am gonna share it with all of you on the channel, so I guess I am gonna review it anyway. Just something fun. I like to bring you guys fun content, and I think this will be fun to open it together. All right, enough about all of that. I am gonna get into my run, and I'll take you along with me. All right, fingers crossed. Let's get this one done. I'm really working hard not to alter my foot strike but I'm running scared a little. You know, trying to protect my left foot, even though it's really not bothering me too much. Talk about storms. A bunch of branches down there. I can definitely feel that it's not, you know, 100%, but I trust what my doctors are telling me, that I can go ahead and run on it, even though it does feel a little uncomfortable. It's not like a real aching pain. Part of it could be that I really haven't bent it in almost 12 weeks, you know, my foot. So I think some of it is just being stiff and sore. So I think what I'm going to do when I get back is look up some rehab exercises after a foot injury. See if I can get it loosened up a little. Yeah, white shoes on a muddy road. Oh well, they're made to be worn in. If all my shoes looked pristine, I wouldn't be a runner. Is that dirt track I was talking about. I'm not gonna hit it right now because it's got some standing water on it. So, I don't know. Maybe on my way back through, I might try to take a trip around it, but from here, it looks like I would be dodging a lot of mud puddles. And I just want to go easy and have a little fun today. I don't want to be dodging mud puddles, playing Frogger out on that dirt track. And it'll be there tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So no real urgency necessarily to run out today. I just wanted to try to protect my foot. One of the other places I'm going to go to, and I'm headed right now, is another park that I have in town. It's a little over a quarter mile. It's paved around it. And, you know, it's not too bad to run on. It's got a hill on it, so you get a little bit of work going up the hill. But then, of course, you reap the benefits coming down the other side. Lots of tree limbs down from the storms we had. You see piles of them here and there. See if I can turn this around so you can kind of see that. I know a lot of my footage is just out and out raw footage, so not all that professional, I'm afraid. But that's kind of what this channel is all about. Just sharing everyday people, everyday runners, trying to get out there and get it done, and not quite so much the glamour and the glitz that you can find other places. I think the P1 was a really good choice for me today because I feel very comfortable. I'm enjoying the easy running least. Oh, what a great day. Absolutely gorgeous day to be out here. One of the things I'm looking forward to checking out when I get back is my stride path. Because I am running what I feel like is to protect my left foot, I got a feeling that stride path is going to be a little bit wonky. It'll be fun though to compare it, like from today's run to, you know, maybe 4 weeks from now, to see if it's changed. Oh, along those lines, I got asked in a previous video about what it is I have attached to my shoes. They are stride pods, and they collect all kinds of information. You know, your stride length, cadence, amount of ground contact time, and a whole lot more, like the path that my feet are taking when I run. So, all right, I'm gonna get back into this one because I'm pretty out of shape at the start of this program, and I'm really winded just trying to talk and run at the same time, even at a slow pace. This is around the front of the elementary school. It's really almost a quarter of a mile around there. And I took my vest off because I could watch it. I wasn't worried somebody's gonna come and take it, just to cool off a little bit, because even though it is a cooler day, I'm in the cool down part of this workout, and I got hot. I still got hot, still sweating a lot. So it's important to stay hydrated, even on cooler days. Maybe more important on cooler days, because you don't realize how much you are sweating. Just a nice easy jog home now, and then I'll get to check out some of the stats, good or bad. It is windy. Hopefully, like I said, my audio will come through okay. All right, let's stop the workout and see what Garmin has to say. Moderate. Saving. No mail for today. It always takes a minute to save. Overall, I felt pretty good. I did feel winded. I guess that's to be expected so early on. I ended up going, looks like a 6:48, so 6 miles, 6.48 miles was the distance. And 58 minutes, 11 seconds, 8:59 minute mile pace. Okay, that is way better than I expected, but maybe harder than it should have been, you know, for so early on. I know 8:59 is not, it's not a fast pace, especially when you get towards the end of a training block. For me anyway, it might be an excellent pace for you, and if it is, that's awesome. That is awesome, because it doesn't matter the pace, you know, or how far you go. If you enjoy running, you're a runner. That's all there is to it. And yeah, so I think we're off to a good start. I just got to be mindful of that foot. Tomorrow I haven't really decided. I might just do a longer run than today on my treadmill, because there's so much give on that. It's like having a shock absorber, and you know, the point is to get time in on my shoes and not necessarily all of the pounding that can come along with being out on the pavement, especially a couple days in a row. So I'm starting to talk myself into being on a treadmill, but we'll see. You know, if the weather's good and that, I might go out to the rails for trails and run on gravel, because that's pretty good too. Anyway, I guess you'll have to come back tomorrow to find out. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Whew. Oh my goodness, time to go take a shower. Get on with my day. I hope you guys are having a great one. Enjoy your weekend.